You wore a mask for the first time in public at Walter Reed this weekend. Question, the CDC says if everybody wore a mask for 4 to 6 weeks, we could get this under control. Do you regret not wearing a mask in public from the start? And will you consider a national mandate that people need to wear masks?
No, I want people to have a certain freedom, and I don't believe in that, no. And I don't agree with the statement that if everybody wear a mask, everything disappears. Hey, Dr. Fauci said don't wear a mask. Our Surgeon General, terrific guy, said don't wear a mask. Everybody was saying don't wear a mask. All of a sudden, everybody's got to wear a mask. And as you know, masks cause problems, too. With that being said, I'm a believer in masks. I think masks are good.
Bottom line is the president said he is not going to issue a national mandate on masks. He's going to leave it up to the individual governors in their states.
At this point, it's almost like Trump is doing everything he can to ensure that this pandemic never goes away. This is the president casting doubt on the single most proven technique we have to slow the spread of the virus right now, which is wearing masks. Even though experts have said that everyone wearing a mask could finally get the virus under control, still Trump won't do it. Why? Because he himself has already turned this into a wedge issue. He decided early on that masks are a Democratic thing, not a Republican thing. And so because that was decreed once, well then of course Trump can't go back because he's decided that admitting you were wrong is akin to admitting defeat. So even though we know that wearing masks reduces the spread, and even though he's the one who stands to gain the most politically from eliminating the virus, still he won't budge, because his ego is more important than the health of the American people. He even desperately points out that Dr. Fauci and the Surgeon General had said don't wear masks, which was true when it happened in February. It's now July, and both of those men have been admitting for months that they've now learned more and understand that wearing masks is effective in slowing the spread of the virus. Dr. Fauci even said, quote, "I don't regret anything I said then because in the context of the time in which I said it, it was correct. We were told in our task force meetings that we have a serious problem with the lack of PPE and masks for the health providers who are putting themselves in harm's way every day to take care of sick people." The fact is that when you're dealing with a new pathogen, there are a lot of unknowns. Leadership comes from accepting new information as it's discovered and evolving your positions to what's in the best interest of public health. Dr. Fauci did that, the Surgeon General did that, but Trump hasn't. He's decided that he's going to stay stuck in February and purposefully follow information that the entire world knows is already obsolete. He even claims that masks cause problems, which is a nod to this absurd conspiracy theory that masks make it more difficult to breathe, which is just patently untrue. In fact, you can find countless videos online of doctors and nurses wearing masks and testing their oximetry rate to show no change in oxygen levels because of masks.
Now, I'm going to put a mask on, something that I do routinely, seeing as I work as a surgeon, and I'm going to show you that actually this oxygen saturation number doesn't change. Masks do not have the ability to reduce your oxygen. That is medically false.
So I guess the question is, do you trust a general practitioner showing his oxygen levels in real time? Or do you trust the guy who suggested that we nuke a hurricane? Take all the time you need with this one. But most telling is that when given the chance, Trump says he won't issue a nationwide mask mandate, meaning that we have yet another missed opportunity for Trump to actually lead here, to actually contain the spread of the virus that is devastating his own presidency. Just like he missed opportunities to coordinate a nationwide testing system and contact tracing system, and to produce enough PPE by invoking the Defense Production Act right away, and encouraging governors to issue stay-at-home orders, every single time he was given the chance to help the American people, and in turn help himself, he chose wrong because his only strategy here is just to close his eyes and wish it away. But with 137,000 dead Americans, it's not going away. And the fact that still Trump hasn't realized this is a testament to just how dangerous his narcissism can be. The fact is, there are a million reasons to vote this guy out of office in November, but he's ensuring that the number one reason remains this pandemic, considering he refuses to let it go away. And don't forget to listen to my podcast, No Lie with Brian Tyler Cohen, where I'll take a deep dive into the biggest issues of the week and interview major players in the world of politics, like Adam Schiff, Nancy Pelosi, Beto O'Rourke, Eric Swalwell, Katie Porter, and many more. Again, that's No Lie with Brian Tyler Cohen, available anywhere you listen to podcasts.